Still usual format for the quiz tonight. I'll go through it. When I start the quiz. I'm already live. I can see on my iPad, which is good. So that's all right. Just need to make sure that it goes live on my browser here, and then that's when I'll be able to go. Hope everyone's keeping safe and well. There we go. Zoom's had some modifications since the last time I've used it. Got some different options flying up. Hi Malcolm, hi Ange. I'm just waiting to mute myself on the on my live stream here. And once that's all loaded up, I'll be good to go. Yeah. Still admitting people as well. Only be a second, everyone. I've got that going on at the moment. Right, here we go. Should be on mute there. Crack on here. Just loading up the quiz, everyone. Just waiting to share my screen. Hi, Sally. It's not letting me share my screen at the moment, which has got my quiz presentation on it. Here, but hang on, here we go. It's just catching up. Right, I'll get started then. It's past on my watch as well. Okay, so evening everybody and welcome to the Monday night pub quiz with the Quiz Wizard. That's me, Simon. Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since we've done an actual live quiz, but it's good to be back presenting one to you live this evening. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better than I was last week, so that's really, really good. Not COVID, I'll just reiterate that. So let's get moving through our quiz tonight. If you are taking part with me on Zoom, it's good to have you back, and I'll be asking you some questions at half time, and when we go through the answers at the end of round 6 as well. If you're taking part with me on YouTube, hello as well. We've got Paul there moderating the chat as well. We've got Kenny taking part as well, I can see, and Esme, so evening to you as well. Lots of ways to keep in touch with me and the Quiz Wizard family, I think we should call them. So you're taking part on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. You can also join our Facebook group, and also you can tweet me at @the_quiz_wizard. And on the YouTube channel, if you look in the banner, you'll see there's 3 icons. Click on each of those, and that will take you to each different way you can contact me. Lots of quizzes available on the channel. So you're taking part in the Monday night live quiz. We also have lots of mini quizzes. I'll keep throwing some of those out. And then every Friday, we have the Something for the Weekend quiz as well, which is a mini version of this quiz, 3 rounds on topics of my choosing. They come live every Friday evening to keep you tied over until the Monday night live quiz. Okay, so remember the quiz master is always right. Well, most of the time. People are still playing all around the world, which is fantastic. So how will the quiz work tonight? I don't know, because it seems to have frozen. So there will be 6 rounds with 8 questions in each round, all on different topics, and the rounds are as follows. Round 1, as is traditional, is general knowledge. Round 2, our questions all about your favourite superheroes. Round 3 is our first of 2 picture rounds tonight. That is name the movie. You will get a picture from a famous movie. I just need the title of the film. Round 4 is and in third place. So it's all about famous thirds. We know about who wins and sometimes who comes runner-up. But what about those things that are always third in the list? Round 5 is a connections round. So you'll get 8 questions, you need to answer them, and you'll get yourselves a bonus point if you could tell me how the correct answers are linked. And then finally, I could do with one of these. In fact, I'm having a nice little brew dog tonight, so cheers everyone. It's our second picture round, cryptic drinks. You will get 8 pictures with clues about different drinks. Just interpret the clues, a little bit like catchphrase, say what you see, and tell me the name of the drink. Okay, so without any further ado, we will get started with our first round, which is general knowledge. I will read each question twice and give you about 15 seconds to answer each one. After round 3, we will mark the first 3 rounds. Okay, so here comes your first question tonight. Which actor topped the charts in 1997 with Men in Black? So that's which actor topped the charts in 1997 with Men in Black? Oh, yeah. Here comes question number 2. What is the usual background colour of motorway signs? So this is in the UK. What is the usual background colour of motorway signs? Question number 3. Which animal is said to be unable to change its spots? So that's which animal is said to be unable to change its spots? Question 4. Which group won the UK's X Factor in 2011? Which group won the UK's X Factor in 2011? Sorry on the chat, Esme. I tried to say hello to you and it's changed your name to Esmeralda automatically. Question number 5. The Music of the Night is a song from which musical? The Music of the Night is a song from which musical? Question 6. The character Mrs. Robinson appears in which 1967 film? Mrs. Robinson. The character Mrs. Robinson appears in which 1967 film? Number 7. 7. That's back this week, isn't it? Strictly Come Dancing, back on Saturday. There we go. Number 7. What term was applied to lively, fashionable young women of the 1920s? So what term was applied to lively, fashionable young women of the 1920s? Any jokes tonight, Paul? Keep us entertained? This is why I need to let you know the rounds in advance, Paul, so you can prepare some material. Put you on the spot. And the last question, number 8, in general knowledge, is what type of business is London's Lombard Street most associated with? So what type of business is London's Lombard Street most associated with? And as usual, everyone, I will recap all the questions just in case you've just tuned in. So, question 1 was, which actor topped the charts in 1997 with The Men in Black? Question 2, what is the usual background colour of motorway signs in the UK? Number 3, which animal is said to be unable to change its spots? Number 4, which group won the UK's X Factor in 2011? Number 5 was The Music of the Night is a song from which musical? Nearly burst into song there. Number 6 was the character Mrs. Robinson appears in which 1967 film? Number 7, what term was applied to lively, fashionable young women of the 1920s? And number 8 was what type of business is London's Lombard Street most associated with? Okay, so we're going to go on to round 2, which is superheroes. Don't fear, it's not as bad as what you think it's going to be. Also, I think my daughter's just gone to sleep, so hopefully she won't be interrupting the rest of the quiz. Fingers crossed. Wife's done a good job there. So let's go with our first question in round 2, superheroes. Here it is. What fictional substance was Superman's main weakness? What fictional substance was Superman's main weakness? Question 2. Which Marvel character has the catchphrase, "Don't make me angry, you won't like me when I'm angry"? Grr. Which Marvel character has the catchphrase, "Don't make me angry, you won't like me when I'm angry"? I tell you what I don't like, the fact that I've missed an apostrophe out of won't. Ah! I'm a stickler for grammar. You know that. Here comes question number 3. What is Wonder Woman's real name? What is Wonder Woman's real name? Question 4. In the 2014 film Guardians of the Galaxy, great film, which tree-like alien was voiced by Vin Diesel? So in the 2014 film Guardians of the Galaxy, which tree-like alien was voiced by Vin Diesel? They are good films, all of them. Here's your 5th one. What is the name of the DC superhero whose main power was superhuman speed? What is the name of the DC superhero whose main power was superhuman speed? Number 6. Which Marvel team debuted in their first comic in 1961? That's a tricky one. Which Marvel team debuted in their first comic in 1961? Debuted. Number 7. 2 more to go in this round. What is the name of Batman's butler? I've got both names. I've got his forename and his surname. I'll give you it if you just get his first name, but if you get his surname as well, fair play. Good knowledge. And remember, other quiz masters might not be as kind as me, so might want both names. It's good to have that knowledge. And question number 8, the last one in this round. Tough one. Raymond Palmer is the alter ego of which superhero? So Raymond Palmer is the alter ego of which superhero? Right, let me just quickly recap those for you. So number 1 was, what fictional substance was Superman's main weakness? Question 2 was, which Marvel character has the catchphrase, "Don't make me angry, you won't like me when I'm angry"? Number 3, what is Wonder Woman's real name? Number 4, in the 2014 film Guardians of the Galaxy, which tree-like alien was voiced by Vin Diesel? Number 5 was, what is the name of the DC superhero whose main power was superhuman speed? Number 6 was, which Marvel team debuted in their first comic in 1961? Number 7, what is the name of Batman's butler? And number 8 was Raymond Palmer is the alter ego of which superhero? So our third round this evening is our first picture round. Name the movie. You're going to get 8 pictures of famous films. You quite simply just need to tell me the name of that film. Okay, it's good to be back doing the live quiz tonight. I guess the positive thing of a live quiz is whether we're in level 1, 2, or 3, the live quiz can go on. So yeah, we'll keep carrying on Monday nights. Yeah, with our live quiz. So keep tuning in and keep spreading the word of the quiz. So here are your 8 films. So there's film number 1. Remember, you're just looking for the name of the movie. Number 2. Number 3. Film number 4. Number 5. Movie number 6. Movie number 7. And here's your last movie, number 8. I'll give you a couple of moments to answer those. And whilst that's happening, welcome to everybody who's taking part this evening on YouTube. Got about 15-20 people taking part. Evening, Kenny, taking part from Scotland tonight. Big Rangers fan. He's got to be happy with the start of the season there. Paul, you're taking part as well. No jokes yet. Quite disappointing. Esme, aka Esmeralda, now. Evening, and Carl as well. So if there's any others of you taking part on YouTube tonight, which there are, because I can see, make sure you say hello. Don't be shy. Feel free to share a joke in Paul's absence. If you're enjoying the quiz and you are taking part on YouTube, make sure you click the like button before you finish. I think the most I've got on likes for a quiz is 9. And there's 15 of you on YouTube. So let's see if I can get more than 9 likes for one quiz. Also, make sure that you subscribed by clicking that subscribe button. And also, whether you're taking part on YouTube or Zoom, keep telling everyone about the Quiz Wizard. There are some great films here, I believe. A couple of my personal favourites. Who can remember number 8? What do you call the feeling when you think you've already had a cup of tea? Deja brew. He's back. He's badder than ever. Deja brew. I'll give you another 30 seconds or so on the name the movie round. And then what I'm going to do is stop sharing. And those of you taking part on Zoom, you will be on screen. So make yourselves look presentable. We'll have a big wave to everybody on YouTube land. Okay, I'm going to stop the share now. Time to go through the answers to rounds 1, 2, and 3. If it stops sharing. Oh, that's good, Jane. Thank you. You'll be quizzing as long as I do. That's good stuff. So Hi everybody. We've got a few people with their screens on today. Evening, Mum and Dad. We've got the Lanyanis, the Southerners, Malcolm and Ange, Premier Crew, the lads. Paul, great joke by the way. Back on form. And Sarah as well. Good stuff. Okay, so what I'll do here is I will try and unmute some of you to see if you've got any of the answers. So our first round was general knowledge. So I gave a little bit of a clue, but which actor topped the charts in 1997 with Men in Black? Oh, yeah, it was Will Smith. Number 2, what is the usual background colour of motorway signs in the UK? I don't know, I'm normally going too fast. They're blue. Which animal is said to be unable to change its spots? That's a leopard. Right, I'm going to come to you guys this one. Number 4, which group won the UK's X Factor in 2011? Who's going to be brave enough to take that one on? The lads. I'm unmuting you. If not, I know, Rob, you know how to mute yourself. It's not doing it. Oh, you got a cat. Hello, cat. If not, yeah, go on. What do you think it is?
Little Mix.
See, most people say One Direction, but they didn't win. They didn't win X Factor, did they? It is Little Mix. Well done. I bet Rob got that one, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Of course.
Well done, Rob. If you could mute yourselves back up, that would be really helpful. Otherwise, I might hear you slating me. It's been known. It could be an hour of your life you never get back. Question 5. The Music of the Night is a song from which musical? Music of the Night is a song from... It's not letting me unmute people. I don't know why. The Southerners, you can unmute yourselves if you want and have a go at that one. It's not allowing me to unmute you. I don't know why. Hey, what do you think it is?
Phantom of the Opera.
It is the Phantom of the Opera. Yes, absolutely. Well done. Our next question was number 6. The character Mrs. Robinson appears in the 1967 film The Graduate. What term is applied to lively, fashionable young women of the 1920s? Any historians out there? Any historians? Oh, Paul, unmute yourself, go on. It's not working, is it? I don't know why.
Flappers.
I have to go back to my tech team. Oh, Flappers, yes, it's Flappers, yes, well done. Sorry, you just beamed out all of a sudden. It is Flappers, you are correct. And what type of business is London's Lombard Street most associated with? That's finance, okay? Finance. Superheroes. The fictional substance that was Superman's main weakness was kryptonite. Which Marvel character has the catchphrase, "Don't make me angry, you won't like me when I'm angry"? Dr. Bruce Banner. Okay. Yeah. The Incredible Hulk didn't actually say it. It was Dr. Bruce Banner. I feel a little bit bad there. It's a little bit of a trick one, isn't it, really? Number 3, what was Wonder Woman's real name? Anyone know that one? I bet my dad knows that one. Go on. Oh, can you unmute yourself, yes, Mum and Dad? Yeah. Do you know how to do that?
I haven't got the clue.
It was Linda something, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was Linda someone. Steve, Premier Crew, come on, unmute yourself. You know the answer.
Diana Prince.
Yes, it was Diana Prince. Yes, well done. Don't know if you can hear my dog is barking now as well. It's all kicking off here. In 2014, Guardians of the Galaxy, which tree-like alien was voiced by Vin Diesel? It was Groot. I am Groot. The superhero whose main power was superhuman speed was The Flash. Which Marvel team debuted in their first comic in 1961? Anyone got that one? 1961. It was the Fantastic Four. Rob's pretty happy with that one. Okay, what is the name of Batman's butler? Batman's butler. Go on, the Lanyanis. I could unmute you. There we go.
Alfred?
It is Alfred. Do you know the surname?
No. Michael Caine played him, that's all I know.
Yeah, when I did this one in the pub, I said, "What's the name of Batman's butler?" So I went, "Oh, it's Michael Caine." His last name is Pennyworth. Pennyworth. Yeah, that's just good knowledge to have. But well done. Yeah, I'll accept Alfred. And number 8 was Raymond Palmer, is the alter ego of the Atom. I thought that was quite a tough one, but the answer is the Atom. Okay, I'm going to go back to, if it allows me, sharing my screen. Here we go. Yes, so some top films here on this round. So number 1, the first 2 actually are both Tom Hanks. Number 1 is Saving Private Ryan. Number 2, one of my personal favourite films of all time, is Forrest Gump. Number 3, the film with blood that looks nothing like blood, Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp. Number 4, that's Finding Nemo, just a different character from the film. Number 5 is Madagascar. Number 6 is a hilarious film if you haven't seen it. Jim Carrey, Me, Myself and Irene. Number 7 is Evita. And number 8 was a film that's actually a bit of a documentary about this guy here who had to go to McDonald's for, I think it was a month. And he had to have McDonald's every breakfast, lunch and dinner. And if they asked if he wanted to supersize him, he had to. So the film was called Supersize Me. He got extremely ill filming that film. It's well worth a watch. Did it put me off McDonald's? No, nothing will put me off a double quarter pounder with cheese or a share box of chicken nuggets. Oh, and just before we go to the break, what famous humanoid robot wrote Phantom of the Opera? Android Lloyd Webber. They keep coming. Android Lloyd Webber. I shouldn't encourage, but that's my kind of humour. So there are your answers to rounds 1, 2 and 3. We'll just have a 2-minute break before we restart, and just for me to let you know that, yeah, the Something for the Weekend quiz comes live every Friday, and the one that came live last week had 3 rounds in it: general knowledge, animals, and what was the last one? Cryptic musicians. Cryptic musicians. So if you haven't played that, that is available on the channel. Guys, in the chat facility, whilst we have the interview, if you can let me know how many you scored in that first half. Paul Bakewell, 18, good score. Kenny Barkley, 19, one ahead of Paul. It's a good challenge. He's one ahead of Carl Porter. Go get yourselves a drink. Or go to the facilities if you need to. Not sure who else is playing on YouTube at the moment. We're all a bit quiet. That's a good score there, though, Kenny, at halfway. Oh yeah. Also, I'm gonna say well done to Jay Flynn, who got was it an MBE or an OBE for his quizzes on a Thursday night. He came up with the idea just a couple of weeks before I did. Gutted. Could have been me. Well done, though. To be fair, he's raised a lot of money. or for charity? These quizzes aren't as good as mine, though. I'll get restarted in 30 seconds or so. So whoever you're playing with at home, get them back in the room. Obviously up to 6 people from the same household. Oh no, they can be different households, can't they? Just no more than 6 people. Unless that's changed today, I don't know. Right, we'll move on to round 4, which is, and in 3rd place. So it's not all about people that finished 3rd, like definitely like that, but it's about the 3rd of something. Okay, you'll get the gist very, very quickly. Why would Groot make a terrible spy? Because he's an obvious plant. I am Groot. Here comes your first question in round 4. Which is the 3rd planet from the Sun? Which is the 3rd planet from the Sun? Number 2. Who was Henry VIII's 3rd wife? Who was Henry VIII's 3rd wife? She died. Well, they've all died now, but you know, from the riddle. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. They're all dead now. Question number 3. Which is China's principal river, the 3rd longest river in the world? So, which is China's principal river, the 3rd longest river in the world? Number 4. In the nativity story, which 3rd wise man accompanied Caspar and Melchior? Can you believe it's nearly Christmas already? It feels. Oh. In the nativity story, which 3rd wise man accompanied Caspar and Melchior? It's my first. It'll be my first Christmas where I haven't had to do the school Christmas play. Winning. Number 5. Which is Spain's 3rd largest city? Which is Spain's 3rd largest city? Number 6. What is the 3rd novel in the Lord of the Rings series? What is the 3rd novel in the Lord of the Rings series? Number 7. What is the 3rd letter of the Greek alphabet? What is the 3rd letter of the Greek alphabet? This round's gone very quickly. The last question in round number 4. Who won a 3rd term as US president in 1940? Who won a third term as US president in 1940? I won't make any comments about any current US presidents. And on that bombshell, I'll recap the questions from round 4. So number 1, which is the third planet from the sun? Number 2 was, who was Henry VIII's third wife? Number 3 was, which is China's principal river, the third longest river in the world? Number 4 was, in the nativity story, which third wise man accompanied Caspar and Melchior? Number 5, which is Spain's third largest city? Number 6, what is the third novel in the Lord of the Rings series? Number 7, what is the third letter of the Greek alphabet? And number 8, who won a third term as US president in 1940? Questions about the nativity. I tell you what, if we end up doing a Christmas quiz, we all need to get dressed up for it, and that's what I reckon. Why not? Okay. So round 5 tonight, the penultimate round is connections. So in this round, you'll get 8 questions, answer them as normal, and you may be able to get yourself a bonus mark if you can work out what the connection is between the correct answers. It does help. If you can work out the connection, you can maybe go back and it might help you with some of the answers. I think this is probably the trickiest round this evening. Sometimes it is quite tricky to get questions that fit that connection, but see how we fare. When I did this live, some people struggled on this first question. Use your own methods. What is the 17th letter of the alphabet? It's not a trick question. They really struggled. What is the 17th letter of the alphabet? You had enough on that. Number 2. This horror adventure film was the biggest box office hit in 1975. This horror adventure film was the biggest box office hit in 1975. Number 3. Who presented the Sky at Night TV programme from 1957 to 2013? Who presented the Sky at Night TV programme from 1957 to 2013? Question 4. This Japanese motor company has produced models such as the Alto, Swift, that comma doesn't need to be there, and Jimmy. This Japanese motor company has produced models such as the Alto, Swift, and Jimmy. I've heard of the first 2, I've not heard of the third one. Number 5. What extra draw was added to the National Lottery in 1999? What extra draw was added to the National Lottery in 1999? Number 6. Who discovered penicillin in 1928? That's the one that will help you. Who discovered penicillin in 1928? Number 7. These last two are tricky. This song, penned by Neil Sedaka, has been recorded by The Searchers, Andy Williams, and The Carpenters. This song, penned by Neil Sedaka, has been recorded by The Searchers, Andy Williams, and The Carpenters. What's the song? And this last question, number 8, is really tough. So well done if you get this, seriously. Which scientist first properly studied the phenomenon of colourblindness? Colourblind? It's not Darius Dinesh, friend of the quiz. Which scientist first properly studied the phenomenon of colourblindness? Okay, I'll go through those again. So, number 1, what is the 17th letter of the alphabet? Number 2, this horror adventure film was the biggest box office hit in 1975. Number 3, who presented the Sky at Night TV programme from 1957 to 2013? Number 4, this Japanese motor company has produced models such as the Alto, Swift, and Jimmy. Number 5, what extra draw was added to the National Lottery in 1999? Number 6, who discovered penicillin in 1928? Number 7, this song, penned by Neil Sedaka, has been recorded by The Searchers, Andy Williams, and The Carpenters. And number 8, which scientist first properly studied the phenomenon of colour blindness? And remember, you can get that bonus point for what is the connection between the answers to questions 1 to 8. So our final round this evening, I feel like it's a little bit like Del Boy. You'd find those drinks on Del Boy's windowsill. Cryptic drinks. You are going to get 8 cryptic clues. Each represents in some way a drink. Simply tell me the name of the drink. Okay? So here they are. Number 1. Number 2. I like that one. Drink 3. Drink 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. That's not me. And number 8. So they are your picture clues for cryptic drinks. Which beverage do those clues represent? See how you get on with those. So we had some strong scores in that first half. It'll be interesting to see what our top score is at the end of the quiz. Remember, if you have enjoyed the quiz tonight, please do give it a thumbs up before you leave via YouTube, and make sure you do subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell. It will tell you when my new quizzes come live. And if you haven't, join the Facebook group, because I'll put posts in there when quizzes come live as well. Any round requests I'm happy to listen to as well, so you can post those in the comments, or you can post them in the Facebook group when you come and join. I do listen. I did a computer game round for someone. So a couple of toughy ones here. I think number 2 is probably my favourite. When I did this one live, number 7 was the one that got most people. Guess number 8 could be tough if you don't know who that is. Same with number 5. And also if you don't know number 1. Just going to give you another minute or so on those. And then we'll go through the answers to rounds 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I'm going to stop the share now. So I'm coming back to you guys in Zoom. Oh, we had, you never let me look at the chat whilst I've got it loading, but I saw someone's got 21. Howell is 21. Quizzy Russell's got 19. Malcolm Ange 19. Lanyani's 21 as well. Some very high scores. Some very high scores indeed. So let's go through some answers to rounds 4, 5, and 6. Sarah, you look very impressed with some of those scores. You got the nod of approval from Sarah there. Okay, so round 4 then was 3rd place, which is the 3rd planet from the sun. It's Earth. It's Earth. So my very easy method just speeds up naming planets. That's how I used to remember it. But Pluto's not a planet anymore. So there we go. The 3rd wife of Henry VIII was, anyone know? Anyone want to hazard a guess? The 3rd wife? Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Oh, that's like not a chance. Jane Seymour. Jane Seymour. And the 3rd longest river in the world in China. I never say this right. I can never say this one right. Anyone know it? Southerners, go, 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 go. Yes, what you said. Yeah, Yangtze. I can never say it. Yantze. Yeah. Well done. But yeah, that is what it is. Number 4, in the Nativity story, which wise man accompanied Caspar and Melchior? Balthazar. Spain's 3rd largest city. You obviously got Madrid, you got Barcelona, and then it's Valencia. Which is the 3rd novel in the Lord of the Rings series? Dad, you got that one, surely. Go on, go on.
I know that one. Return of the King.
Return of the King. Yes, Return of the King. Well done, father. The third letter in the Greek alphabet is gamma. And who won a third term as US president in 1940? Franklin D. Roosevelt. Yes. Okay, now I thought this was the trickiest round here, round number 5. So what is the 17th, it's connections. What is the 17th letter of the alphabet? Nobody wants to say, just in case they've not got it right. Yes, Q. It's Q. So when I did this live, 3 gentlemen did it, and all 3 of them got a different answer. This horror adventure film was the biggest box office hit in 1975. But what was it? Yeah, Jaws. Yeah, Jaws did it. Who presented the Sky at Night program from 1957 to 2013? It was. Oh, gone the Lanyanis. I think I've unmuted you. No, I haven't. I've got this weird hand coming up on.
Patrick Moore.
Sir Patrick Moore. Yes, that is correct. It was Sir Patrick Moore. The Japanese company I was looking for was Suzuki, and the extra draw added to the National Lottery in 1999 was Thunderball. So this one was the one I think gave it away if you got the answer. Who discovered penicillin in 1928? Alexander Fleming. Now, these last 2 were tough questions, so just to see if anyone knows the answers. This song was penned by Neil Sedaka and was recorded by the Searchers, Andy Williams, and the Carpenters. Any idea what that song was called? It's also a card game. Solitaire. Solitaire. Did you know that one, Paul? And last one, which scientist first properly studied the phenomenon of colour blindness? That was well out there. John Dalton, meaning the connection between answers 1 to 8 was Bond, James Bond. They all linked to James Bond in some way, shape or form. So well done if you got yourselves that extra bonus point. Okay, I'm going to try and share the screen back with you all for the cryptic drinks. He doesn't seem to want to do it for me. Here we go. So here we go, back to cryptic drinks. So number 1, that's obviously David Beckham. So the cryptic drink is Beck's, the lager. You've got a cow there and you've got a shake. What does cow make? Milk. It's a milkshake. Number 3, golf. You're playing your tee shot, so it's tea. Number 4, Sherry Blair, sherry. Number 5, you've got Keith Lemon, shutting, and he's giving aid, first aid, so it's lemonade. I know. Number 6, a whisk and a key, whiskey. Number 7, wine. I know, wine. And number 8, that's the character from My Name is Earl, and he's got a grey tea on him, Earl Grey tea. Earl Grey tea. So they are your answers. Let's see what people scored. See who our winners are today on the live Monday night quiz. So if you can type them into the comments box. Lanyanis are on 40. Good score there. It's a strong score. 39 from the Premier Crew, 41 from the Howleys. So 41's leading at the moment. Just pipped there, the Lanyanis. 43 for the Quizzy Rascals. 33 for the lads. That was hard this week, out of practice. And you had superheroes as well. Good score though. 24 for Paul. 24? Only 6 in the second half, Paul. Good score from there. Kenny Barkley, 36. 32 for Sarah. Would have been on the chocolate. Oh no, Paul would have been on the chocolate, Sarah. 37 for the Southerners. 31 for Karen Davey. Nice to have you with us again, Karen. Evening. So 43 at the moment seems to be the winning score. That's a good score. Oh, Mum and Dad, you would have won the chocolate this week with 25. Mum's quite happy with that. Carl Porter, 28. Oh, I just beat Paul there. Okay, so that means then that the Quizzy Rascals, 43 points. Well done. You have won the quiz tonight. That's a very, very good score this evening. Yeah, give them a round of applause. And the only thing that I need to do is just to remind you to check out that's the image for round 2 on the something about the weekend quiz. And we also had Cryptic Musicians. Get onto the channel, check that out. We've done the scores, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, get onto the channel, subscribe, join the Facebook group, tweet me. There's loads of quizzes available on the Quiz Wizard channel, and more importantly, I really enjoy being back doing the live quiz tonight. We'll be back next Monday again at 8:30. I know there's more news coming out about greater restrictions and things like that. So my message is just, I hope you all stay safe, take care of yourselves and each other. Sound a little bit Jerry Springer like there, don't I? But take care of yourselves, and I look forward to quizzing with you again soon. I hope you have enjoyed tonight's quiz. Take care, everyone, and